So, last we met, I began to westernize. Welcome to Quito, aka the Inca. Got an impending peasants' war, but I don't plan to be doing much fighting very soon, so gonna look at these factions and make sure none is particularly dangerous. Got a lot of 3.8s, that's the non-culture provinces, I assume. No problem. Now my vassals are going to be incredibly loyal now, because I am well ahead of them in Diptech. Which means if I choose to, I can actually feed them while this is going on. Mixtec and Totonac. Ah, Totonac's army is stuck there. Wasn't that just a delight? Especially since there are forts blocking their way out. Which means declaring war on... Ooh. Totonac ended up with a whole bunch of vassals even though they're so weak. And Tlapanek wants their freedom. Well, that's neither... What? Okay, yeah. Their low opinion's the only thing stopping me from supporting them. Either way, they're all gonna die. Colima and Zapotek being my vassals will ensure it. Anyway. First things first, I need to westernize, and it's going to be very slow, because I'm rather large. Luckily not too large. I'm no, not like the time I westernized as the Byzantines at 3 per month. I'm westernizing at a cool 7. So, noting that I began westernizing in June, hopefully I'll be able to tell when I'm going to get bad events. And that's important. Spain would protectorate me, but they wouldn't ally me. Which is disappointing because I'd like them to. Would I ever? Because the English are not too happy about me being in existence. That's awfully dangerous. Friendly natives, respected tribe. Well, apparently they've been very nice to me despite wanting all my land. Not in a position to threaten Inca. I beg to differ. Surely they have a CB on me. Yeah, they do. So, I have 20 years to westernize before they come and rip me to little pieces. So, let's begin. This will probably be a bit of a shorter session today, because I've started much later than usual. But damn it, I wanted to. I'm actually still making a profit in dip and administrative power, which is rather cool. Internal conflicts. That is going to be a harder one to get rid of, but raising stability will destroy it. If I raise it, I have to raise it all the way to +2. We'll see how that goes. I've got the admin for it. Hopefully, I can just wait it out and be fine. My advisors should be costing double right now. And they look awfully expensive, so that's probably true. But that's okay. Got the income. I'm still running 4 colonies and doing that, so probably just fine. This guy's got no maneuver. Can I even go? Lima. Everybody go to Lima. Now watch that push me over the limit. Good. Coast is of the utmost importance. So right, June. Don't forget June. Because I am going to be a dirty, awful cheater. That's the plan, at least. Still too much. Well, we'll split it. I'm gonna go ahead and put my explorer here so we can explore these in a moment. Okay, so it looks like April is when my bad events are gonna fire, and Prestige is about the nicest thing I could get. So I'll accept that and keep an eye on April. So we're gonna try to skip April's. Also, I should have a couple of new idea groups I can get, so I'm gonna grab Religious. And the reason for that is I know that Religious has a stability event. I'm just going to sit on it. Okay, Britain is attacking other people, not me, so that's good. They don't really have Circassia? They don't have much in the way of allies, so hopefully their enemies will pick them apart for it. I'm really hoping right now. So it was April. Benign neglect in Caracas. Caracas. I get a lot of production there. It looks like tax is going to be the best thing, although manpower would be really nice about now. How much manpower do I get here? 50? You know what, I'm going to take the manpower. April. April rolls around. Pause westernization. Unpause westernization. Lose 0 progress. Skip bad event. Add core. Hope it doesn't put me over the limit. Ah, shit. It did. I'm gonna live with it. Oh. I'm gonna live with it. That's fine. Whatever. Okay. I'll accept it as punishment for my bad events. Ooh. Dip tech is tempting, but it'll be so much cheaper if I wait, and so I'll wait. Sorry for the beeping. These disasters are coming along kind of quickly. I think the manpower won't be an issue much longer. The instability issue will be. The only way to get rid of that is get rid of unrest. Well, I'll see what I can do. I could get an unrest advisor if I have one. No, he's level 2. Damn it. How about a someone from the clergy? I certainly could. Level 3s though, they're gonna be crazy expensive. But I am pretty rich. I'll consider it if I have to. Call you, send you... Well, I guess here. You are the higher priority after all. I didn't see that coming at all. Well then, Peasants War at least cancelled. I think it's time. Probably should have been paying attention to this. Oh well, let's boost stability. Start killing these damned traitors. And since the Peasants' War has been essentially cancelled, I can spend some of that manpower again. Ah, oh, shit. The reactionary, so I'm losing massive numbers of points. And I forgot to stop the event. Everything is going poorly. Alright, this is no time to mess around. This army has to be stopped. Wow, that was really bad. I can't stop that either. Alright, I'm gonna dump a lot of money into this. See how many mercenaries I can pump out before I take the province. Tolerance of the True Faith is really good. I cannot stop it. Not possible. Wait, I only lost 10 westernization. Oh, I thought it was 100. Oh, it used to be a lot worse. It used to be, I thought 100. th, 16th, 14th, 20th. So I wait a couple days. Oh, and I really need to stop them from taking my capital too. Come on, finish this battle. Come on, finish this battle. I don't have the time for this. Don't take it, don't take it, don't take it. Okay, good. And disease outbreak, that's actually kind of nice. Netherlands declares independence from Great Britain. That's very good news for me, although I'd prefer... No, that's just straight up good news for me. I don't care if Netherlands is strong, I care if England is weak. Okay, I can speed back up again. Merge what I've got, I'll ditch the extra mercenary. Okay. So the losses weren't too terrible. I'm still at 15% westernization. England is thoroughly distracted. And I am still colonized like a mofo. And well below my force limit. If there's anything I've learned, paying into this yields dividends. Nobles can have their damned old rights. Ah, shit, I let this happen again. If I'm gonna cheat, I should at least cheat properly. Just gotta sit there and watch the date the whole time, I guess. Just watching the date. Now that's a name I can be proud of. It's like a bull because we by rights hold the whole world. But we'll settle for South America because we're generous like that. The Great Comet. Oh. Must have a natural scientist. Mysterious phenomena in the night sky have often been interpreted as bad omens or signs of the end times. An exceptionally noticeable such phenomenon, a great comet, has been visible recently, causing more of a stir than usual. Huayna Capac Guaritito, however, has taken the opportunity to closely observe the comet's movements. The result has been a scientific work that tells us much about the object's distance from us and dispels many old superstitions about comets. These are some pretty advanced thinkings. While it appears uncertain if commenters will remember this in the future, the comet has provided more insight than fear. How's that for a comet? Spanish La Plata wants military access. I'm inclined to give it to them. They still feel threatened by me, which is nice. Alright. Whoa, okay, that's my vassal. I don't care about peasants. Peasants can take them over for all I care. Alright, it's April. Pause. Unpause. Colonial expansion, they want to go to... Name is so screwed up. Thank you. Orinoco Delta. Oh, they want to just grow. For 30 ducats? Absolutely. There you go, little guy. Now, is this part of South America? Caribbeans. North America. Well, that's convenient. I don't need that at all. Another colony done. The Falklands, South Georgia, and the Galapagos Islands are. Well, that's good to know. Yep, South America. Can't see the South Georgians, though. Or the Falklands. Alright, that's something I hope gets taken care of because I don't want to deal with that. Neither do they, apparently. Well, I'm sure I don't have to send an expeditionary force, which I could certainly do. Ha! Yeah, those rebels aren't going anywhere. Alright. This is gonna be light speed westernization. A quarter done. Alarmed nobles. I could go up to 3 stability, but I don't think I need to. Especially since I'm not losing it to random events anymore. Why did I pause westernization? Well, the first year of westernization, you get a bad event. And then every year after that, you get a bad event in the same month. So, having identified that it was April, I paused it after the 1st of April to the end of April. Therefore, when that random event would have fired, which includes things like all the events that give you a choice between losing 120 westernization or some other horrible effect, I essentially skipped it. In short, I'm cheating horribly. I want to keep these members of the guard because they give a pretty good bonus. Where is it? Yeah, morale of armies plus 5%, discipline plus 2.5 for a minor national unrest penalty. That's saying I'm going to pay for the rest of this guy's life, but give it a generation or two. Some people seem to get really upset about Europa exploits, but I think it's part of the charm of Paradox games is that it's so complex that you can take advantage of these kind of things. We moved to another fort. Interesting. So once again, once March rolls around, April, I mean. Whatever that day is. Just pause it. I'm going a little slower so I don't miss a month of westernization. Because it's only at the end of the month that you get the points. And you just skip the horrible event. Which saves me a lot of admin. What, did they win? Did the rebels move on? Okay, yeah, they must have beaten them because their army is weakened now. And then they walked back to the capital. Now they're going to walk back again to reclaim their site. So, you know, good on them, I guess. And Kolyma is not having any of it. They're just going to go right for the kill. I guess they've got hills instead of jungles, so that's a little nicer. I guess jungle's in -1 too. I don't know. Kolyma's just braver. I'm pretty tempted to use some of this time to go up there and expand my influence a bit. Problem is they're all united under one flag, so I'd need to bring a good amount of force. However, my Miltech is at 9, whereas theirs is at 5, 6, 5, 7, 7. Could go after Shio or Hyo. Probably reasonable. Half my army is one of theirs. Could give half of them to Zapotec now and half of them later. Especially if I just relocated their capital into this side of the continent. Specifically so that invaders from across the sea couldn't so easily go after them. Could also ally with them right now to protect them, but you know what, I kind of want to do it. To leave my entire nation completely unguarded, but then again, England's been eyeing me. I really don't need the diplomat there anymore, do I? France is invading England. Oh, look at what they've gotten themselves into. Look at that. Okay, I don't think they'll be coming after me anytime soon, so yeah, let's go up here. Wipe out Hyo. Ah. Hey Britain, what you doing here? You realize your war is on another continent, right? Well, that's fine. I understand you are intrepid explorers. But I'm an intrepid conqueror. Spain, you seem to like me a bit less. Why? Increasing border friction. Well, won't last forever. They don't have strong allies either, but their allies are at least more seafaring. Alright, let's wipe out Hio. I need their might to be my might. And it's April and I haven't been paying attention, so luckily that bad event didn't fire yet. I still got to skip it. I'm gonna go after my vassals, which is the smart move considering I can't get over there yet. Religious zeal, missionary strength, and clergy loyalty. Sure. Must be a religious event. I took religious just so I could have the chance at people feeling safe. Alright, they're doing good work over here. Nothing too excited here, just primitives killing primitives. Okay, that must mean there's a fort here if I can't get there. No? There's a fort there. Oh, so maybe it was trying to path through here. Hard to say. Okay, there's a fort here and there's a fort here, so... Yeah, okay, I see. It's a good thing this fort is under siege, because I can't actually get into Zapotec land until it's down. And Zapotec can't get to me until it's down. My general does have siege ability, so that's pretty nice. Alright, it's April. Ah, shit. I missed a month. It's still better than the bad event. And I actually have too much dip power, but I don't want to spend it on tech. So maybe I can't get a dip idea, can I? Well, that's unfortunate. What I can do is spend it on some development. And this is an excellent place to spend it. Panama's not bad either. But I already dominate Lima. That'll do for now. Develop the capital. See, development also costs me more because I'm a primitive. So, honestly, spending it in this way isn't exactly ideal either. It's just slightly less bad than teching up right now. Why do you like me more? Oh, we no longer directly border. It's your colony that borders me. I was thinking a thought, and then I forgot it. Let's get that land maintenance down, I suppose. Oh, that's right. I was gonna move my colonist here. This will be great if my vassals get their fort back first, because then Hio won't be able to come back at all. Which pleases me. In fact, I could just physically walk over there and trap them. What are they gonna do? Walk into me? They have cavalry, surprisingly. I thought it was that natives couldn't get cavalry until they westernized, but maybe I'm incorrect on that. Hey, I got gold. And Santo. Over here. Not bad. It's not a good province, but it's not bad. He's gonna go corner himself now. I'll allow it. April's coming up quick. Young men and women of Panama. Oh, that's right. I want to arrange them matches. It develops them. I believe that's what's happening with that event chain. People don't like it much that I'm arranging their marriages, but I know what's best for them. Oh, he went to Kalima. Well, that's just fine. Now the beauty of a sun god is that I don't have to own all of South America. I can to gain power, but my goal is really just to kick everyone else out and become Inca. Well, seeing that they're at 99%, I can probably just do whatever I want to them. So let's see what I can take. If I want all the coastal oh, I can take whatever I want. Anything I want. If I do this, is it the same for African power, or do you have to actually own all the provinces? Can't force their religion on what's left, sadly. That number doesn't update on the fly, does it? Okay, let's see. Well, it's not like there's much chance that my vassal's going to decide that he wants to fight me, so Zapotec, right? Anything that I take, I'll just give directly to Zapotec. Yeah, back when I did African power, I took everything. Every last bit of it. Including those little islands. Which of course becomes necessary because they will try to, the Westerners will try to take it anyway. Okay, and this will protect them from being eaten up by Europeans too. So there we go. Take your money. I could vassalize what's left to you, but I just don't care. Give me your money. Could make you spit out another country. But that's really just not necessary, and it doesn't cost me anything. Huh. I'd rather take your income. So Zapotec gets land. And their people expect them to take this deal. So there it is. Zapotec. Son of Inca. So they're going to have a little bit of a westernized rebel issue, but I can stick around and protect them because my forces are going to just be able to kick the crap out of their Tech 6 forces. So I'm going to let them core up, and then I'll take the rest. Where's my other colonist at? Ah, he's going to Kamana. I believe he's there. Okay, everything's good. Will I annex Kalima and Zapotek later? Absolutely. 1595 is my expected end date. It added like 5 years when I screwed up. It's okay though. I'm just gonna have to develop again. Might as well just go ahead and develop now. What is the capital reduction? 21%? Not worth it. We're going back to... something to do Carib actually, just so they can't suck as much out of it. I don't even know about the Caribbean. Panama trade. Nice thing about Zapotek and Colima, they were converted when they were vassalized, so they'll also convert all this land for me. He's gonna have a hell of a time coring it all, but apparently he had a lot of admin saved up. Nice thing about these natives, it takes them so long to get enough admin to do anything with it. But if you leave them alone long enough, they're... Ooh, it's April. There we go. Ah, it's still fired. Well, do what I can. I wonder if it gets pushed back a little every year. I might have to start doing that in May. April 30th that time. Good thing I have so much damn prestige. Gotta love the natives. Gotta love cores. I'm gonna go around this so I don't trigger the natives. I think we're close enough to the capital. Switching this is still... Oh, they both have one. That's still 98 days. It's still better. And a higher priority at that. See, national unrest. Don't need it a whole lot. Prestige is pretty good. I'd like to have growing prestige at this stage, especially since I keep losing it. I can switch to the unrest guy if I need to. I certainly have the income. Alright. Admin or dip loss. Making the merchants happy, making the nobility happy. Neither one I don't really care about whatsoever. I can more easily afford making the nobility unhappy, I guess, because I have slightly higher happiness, so... Oh, but I don't want to lose admin. I love admin. Well, there's a way for me to dump my dip. Do some dip dumping. Oh, are you seeing this? French Britain. England lost bad. And France wants all of my land. Great. England lost really badly. I haven't discovered Great Britain yet. Okay, great, cool. That's British Brazil. I don't know where to find Britain. So I can't see them anymore. Alright, let's find out if we have to start pausing this in May. Yep, it's May now. Apparently it moves forward. I'm just losing prestige though. It's kind of preferable to points. Although it does weaken me in a lot of ways. So May. It seems to creep forward every year. Maybe by a day at a time. Kind of interesting, actually. I thought I noticed that when I was playing in North America last too. Pretty pleased with the rate at which I'm colonizing. I'm almost to a point where I can afford another one. So, okay. Alright, skipping in May, so I assume I can do this. I'm probably already good, but I'm going to wait toward the end of May. So May should be the month to pause for the rest of the westernization. Having a lot of money helps faster westernization? No, it helps colonizing. Strength of the faith. 10 prestige. Thank you. Having lots of money helps everything. It just gives you... It gives you a lot. Okay. I want to give them land. What's it want to give them? Chichas? It's pretty much a nothing province with salt. The clergy can do better with it. In fact, I think I'll side with the clergy. Now that had a big impact on their influence. And the nobility is still okay, so worked out. I can use this to get the administrative power. Oh wow, they still need more. Well, I could get a better advisor. Don't particularly want it. New World Mission. Which in my case is World Mission. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll give them that, and then I'll demand administrative power. As far as the nobility go, could do a diet and then do the same. Sounds pretty good. Ah, shit. I need more. Could get a general. That's something I could use, right? Yeah, I don't need a conquistador anymore because I have all the path through Shio, because that's basically what I was using it for. Yeah, let's get me a general, since my army tradition is shot due to one of those bad events. Oh, he's pretty good actually, Mr. Uska. Alright. Back to business. That unrest was pouring down because the cores were finishing. That was really weird to see. Weird to see that fast. But they still have a lot of unrest. I wish I could tell how much longer it was going to take for it to fire. Because that's essentially what I'm waiting for. There should be a stable government. I disagree. Carry on. You're not supposed to be rebelling. It's this guy's job. Alright, skip May. Carry on. So normally westernization is absolute murder on admin points, because you have to stab up and you keep getting 100 admin point loss events. Alright, they still have some unrest, but that seems to have been the largest faction. So I'll clean that up, and then we'll start another war. The goal is going to be to kill as much of their armies as I can prior to his guy in his capital. Nothing, because it's all down here, because he's trapped. I just don't want them to group up. So we got tropical and non-tropical. Tropical is going to slow me down by 10 a month. This is farmlands too, but it's better numbers. I like numbers. So alright, I got my gold now. Woohoo! More inflation. Speaking of inflation, yeah, let's get that below 5, please. I'm making a lot. Oh, that's because I am not running 4 colonies. Don't worry, I'll spend it on war. Okay. Stacked up to 7. That's rather impressive, actually. I'm at 9. What does that give me? That does give me a tactics advantage. Not as large of one as I'd like. We're all at 6 or 7. Except for Tarascon, who's at 5. Let's just make sure that I have no surprise allies. No. I just go to war with all of them. Their army annihilated. Their earliest convenience. And good, my vassals are doing what I want them to do. They are sieging up. Okay. I think I'll do the same briefly. Anytime I get the chance to completely annihilate a force, I'll take it. Sure, if you want to run headlong into me. Dip rep, trade efficiency. I want the dip rep because I plan to, well, I guess I can hold off on integration, that would be fine. Then again, getting allies after the war. After westernizing, that is. The war for westernization. mixed tech already wants out. Don't go recruiting more men on me, please. He's still doing it though. Shouldn't he be canceling it? Doesn't the AI usually cancel? Okay, nobody attached to me, please. I'm not feeling sociable. You just stay there and, well, I'll come help you. The rest of us will go deal with the other nations. Yes, like me more, please. Still in my interest that the colonial nations like me. I don't want to be invaded, especially before I take up. You stay there, I guess. I'll actually just attach you to their army. And my side's doing a bang-up job. Getting everybody locked down here. It's that magical month. Fairly minimal losses. And better yet, they were never able to properly group up. What happens in May if I don't cancel Westernization? I get one of those bad Westernization events where I have to choose between losing 120 Westernization progress or something marginally less bad, like lose 100 admin or lose, I don't know, a stability. So this is a way to cheat out of the normal Westernization pains. I've identified that those events occur in May, currently. And so I am ensuring that they don't have a chance to fire, because they don't fire if Westernization is paused. All right. So there we are. So let's figure out how much these are going to cost me. Mixed tech I can piece out separately, which is good because I want to A, force their religion, and B, take all their lands. Apparently they own Tlepanek? No? Why would I be able to take that by piecing you out? Because I declared war on Mixtec, so I should take out Totonac first. Of course. Cannot make it a core. Well, I know who can make it a core. I actually don't want this because that'll force them to be my... it'll give me an extra vassal that I don't want. Then again, I simply could integrate them sooner than the rest. A little more than I wanted to eat. Yeah, I don't want a vassal. Do I? I've got these extra slots, I might as well just use them, right? So just do this. That'll be just fine. No longer exist after the war. Well, I guess I could just do this and force your religion. Quite. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna eat you. And I'll just become the master of this country. This is perfectly acceptable. Or I could have you cancel the... No, that's gonna be costly. Why is it costing me so much? Ah well. Just have it done with. You guys are now my direct subject, which is fine. Now Kalima's got 2.3 overextension. They can easily afford a few more. Good. Less than 50%. Just double check that they are on pretty good terms with me. Well, I'll give one to Zapotec. Can I combine that with Force Religion? Oh, you can't full annex and Force Religion anymore? Well then. That's okay. There. Now I mostly own the new... Yeah, the world as I know it. I have a lazy colonist. That is unacceptable. Who would do that? It's not you. It's not you. It must be you. The worst one for that to happen to. Alright, you are done. I guess let's start colonizing up this way. Call this settler and send it here. And now we wait. Siege ability for 10 years? That sounds okay. I don't really use forts, so the alternative does pretty much nothing. And the cool thing about the way I'm colonizing up and down this coast is that there's terra incognita here, the wasteland here, so by taking this province, nobody else can get in here. So I can focus elsewhere. It's that magical month. Alright, my vassals aren't feeling too willing to break free, which is great because I have a little more land to give them. And Hio. 5 more years of westernization. What's really nice is I'll have a big pool of power to spend at the time when that happens. Can anybody tell me, once you westernize, if you... I think I read somewhere that if you spend points, like say I have 2,500 dip points, and I buy a tech for 400, is that going to drop to 1,000 instantly, or am I going to be able to spend all of it? Because that seriously makes me consider spending some of this if I'm going to lose that much prior to westernizing. Hell, I'll develop the hell out of it if I have to. Spain declared war on Jolof for the 2nd time. French Britain. I'm glad France isn't in Africa right now. Where's my piece with the pitiful Hio run out? Oh, 95, so I might as well wait. In that case, I can take one of these armies. Head down here. It'll take him like a year to get there. But he'll get there. Why not construct buildings in provinces like markets or temples? Is it not worth it? I like to have a really big war chest, essentially. It can be worth it. It tends not to be worth it short term. I want to keep that Royal Guard, or the expansion of the Guard if I can. Noble family requests aid. See, so having a big war chest gives me things like this. So I can either spend admin or money. I'd much rather spend the money and gain nobility loyalty. %. I've only had 3 of the bad events. And 1 skipped month because I was neglectful. Alright, you are going to belong to me. And this is why I've been expanding this way. I wanted to get to this coast and eat these guys up before somebody else could. Alright, the Nazca Lions can be built. This is filling gaps at this point. Good, he's got siege ability. Now, I think there's another native probably hiding in here somewhere. And there's Charwa, who is Catholic, but still South American, so I could go after them at will. I'm surprised somebody else hasn't. I guess to further answer your question about whether buildings are worth it, some buildings very much are. Barracks, like giving you manpower and things that give you trade power, tend to be very potent. But I'm not in a position where I need either particularly badly. And for me, my money is best spent on colonies right now. $13 to core the province. 45 months to convert it, though. That's expensive. The province is trash, so I don't mind raising autonomy. And then I'll core it, and then you can also die. Should have checked if they had alliances first. If they were someone's protectorate, that would have been real sad right now. So yeah, welcome to the coast. I can now colonize up and down. Spanish Brazil doesn't think too poorly of me. Let's make sure it stays that way for now. That's British Brazil. We'll call the colonists out of here. Send them here. It's not too big a boost, but it's something. That didn't take very long, did it? Slightly better province, but I'm still going to raise autonomy. Another cool thing about being Inca, you get a lot of events that give you free temples. So for reference, I haven't built a single temple on my own. Look at all of this. All from events. Think of the savings. Look at the value. %. And I watched the English declare war on me. That would make me very unhappy. Ah well. Just a couple of years left. Actually, next year it was scheduled to be done, I believe, by non-neglect. Let's see. Maracaibo. You are... Trade power is 1.2. It's in Caribbean, where I have 0 influence, but it could slow down the hemorrhaging of these, which does literally nothing. I'm just losing this income for no reason. So I'll get the most out of tax. By far. I've had a interesting lack of poor colony events. I haven't had a single one this whole time I've been westernizing, which is awfully convenient. In the name of science, I'm going to go ahead and risk losing a lot of dip points when I westernize. So I'm toward my cap. I feel threatened, so they probably won't attack me. I can border them. Points should stay, you think? They'll stay. Okay, so what I'm thinking, what I'm concerned about, is I haven't actually tried this. If I have 2,500 points, I westernize. I'll keep the points for the moment. But the moment I take a tech, is it going to drop to the cap? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense that it would, but I could swear I've read that somewhere. Wow, their colonization speed is terrible here. That's a good province. As soon as I get my West Netherlands, who's got no allies, and I can't see them because that's not a core, which means I can't even declare war on them, I think. Hey, Ham. You're still loyal, aren't you? Oh yes, you're very loyal. Am I westernized yet? Not quite. Get back to me in about half a year. missed a month. So now it'll be November instead of October. That's fine. Better than losing 100 admin. Well, that's awfully far from every place I need to be, isn't it? Quill. I'd rather have religious regiments causing me trouble than anything else, so I guess I'll just run there. This guy's got, he's got some speed. I just can't let the stability automatically fire. Have to deal with the consequences. Oddly enough, I can say luckily he's next to my capital, because that's where he'll move after he takes this province. And there's not a fort here, so it'll suffer the consequences, which seem to be nil. And westernization is done. Welcome. I am now a Western Incan Empire. And let's see if I... So this is going to cost me 400. Oh god, I lost 1,000 points. Well. Military's not too bad a loss. There's about 400 more there. Okay, so I should have teched up. Now I know. Now I know. Well, I can tech up a couple more times. Well, I knew the risk. Why'd it cost 100? I had 2,500 points and 2,400. I spent 400 on a tech, and since my cap was 999, it dropped me all the way to 999. What's tech level relative to Spain? That's a good question. Alright, Spain. Talk at me. 13, 14, 15. And I am 11, 12, 12. So I'm about 3 techs behind. Absolutely. If you are not Western technology, not the Western tech group, your cap is proportionally higher. So, since I was plus 250% tech costs, my cap was at 2,500-ish. Ally France. Could I ally France? Yeah, that's not happening. Ah, well. Only ever played Cultured Nations. All of my favorite games are as non-Western nations, so let's see what we got. Sweden's about to form Scandinavia. The French have taken a big chunk of England. England hates me less than they used to, but they still hate me. Hungary's big. Austria is kind of smallish. The Ottomans are doing their thing. We got Adal here. We got Fazan. Portugal has all All up in Africa. PLC never formed. Up north, there's like no activity. Got like nothing up here. Caribas is the biggest North American colony by far. So I think we're in a pretty good position. Oh, there is no native over here. I guess, Is this in the Amazonas trade node? Okay. Okay. So there we are. Now I can in earnest take trade or idea groups. So what would I want? Maybe ally Portugal? Maybe. Due to the fact that I'm going to have to cover a very large area of land, I'm going to go with quantity. Quantity is typically the best answer, but I still think it's objectively much stronger than the others for me. I won't be putting points into those for a while, and I can rescind that decision at any time. Can't believe I lost 1,400 points when I westernized. Should have checked up. I think I wouldn't have saved anything in total for admin, so that's fine. In fact, I would have only saved about 100 points, so the loss isn't actually that big. I guess I could have developed heavily. I can now make rivals. Make a lot of money? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I get more from gold now because I'm Western. Now, England hates a lot of people, and those are people I wouldn't mind being friends with, so let's rival England. I refuse to call them great. Spain and Portugal might be valid allies, though, but it really wants me to rival someone. Netherlands. I can rival the Netherlands, that's fine. 50% stronger than me. And that's all I want to rival. I'm happy messing with the peasantry, throw money at them. I believe the rebels just got my capital. No, they didn't get my capital. Good for me. Six pretenders and Ayaviri. Let's see if I can wait on that. So New King is a 3-3-2. Not great. Not even good. Alright. I can attack Hio though, and I believe... Oh, I have an army right here. Might as well just wipe them off the face of the earth with my newfound mill tech. I think I just got some extra tactics as well that I did. Let's put them to use. Netherlands. I'm gonna go ahead and build a spy network and try to claim that thing. need to stop this up so that nobody can claim through or colonize through there. I also need to build up to force limit at some point, so I look a little stronger to these people. I really do make a lot of money. See what it's like when I get my next colony up. I could easily make several more colonies while I tech up. You know, it probably would have done me well to see what this pretender has, and he's terrible, so yeah, I'm fine with this. Spanish La Plata wants access, I'll grant it. Just out of curiosity, does the game think I can core this? I'm gonna need a diplomat. The guy that's been living in Madrid for 100 years can come home. How's that conversion going? Oh, it's going very slowly. But it's happening. I'll give them that. Hello, Lofi. Yeah, I can't make this a core, so I have to give it directly to Zapotec. And with that, I am A-okay. Yeah, this is Sun. It's just Spaniards now. Yes, these are my vassals. Colima, Zapotec, and Tarascan. Tarascan was supposed to go to Colima, but it would have cost me a second war. So I just accepted them as a vassal. Okay. There we go. The Nahuatl and Mayan lands are now mine and firmly under Inti control. You're Inti? Oh, I must have converted you in a different war. Fantastic. Very well done. Well done, me. Okay. So I've got all this extra money. Let's get myself up to speed with my military. Artillery is not really worth it for me, I don't think. So I'm just going to basically arrange it so that I have 2 death stacks with what's my limit on cavalry? I forget where to see that. More than 50%. Oh, okay. Actually not bad. But I don't think I need more than 2 cavalry per army. And on top of that, I'll just infantry up. Take back the Falkland Islands. What do you mean, back? Oh, Britain. You bastard. I'm still not allowed to see which Catholics have claims on which colonial region. Apparently Britain is Catholic. But Germany is very Protestant. In fact, the Empire is Protestant. Well, that explains the small Austria. Smallstria, as they call it. Boom, armies. Now, I can easily afford another colony, so here we are. So now I'm running 2 extra colonies. And this is how I come into power. Furthermore, I'm going to be eating my way up into Zapotec and Colima and then integrating them, which will give them the time to convert the land for me. Colima a bit faster than their brethren, apparently. That's fine, I can do the final conversions if need be. It's not like I'm using my missionaries for anything else. I should also colonize the islands as soon as possible because I don't want to deal with those ever. Now, nobody's going to want to ally me for a while. Do you have to own all the every province, or just own all colonized provinces? All colonized provinces. So once I isolate this area, I never have to take it. Although I might go for it just for this. I'll probably try to colonize my way across here too, just so British Brazil doesn't focus this area, and have this whole Amazon region just be mine. Other than that, I'll just go for like trade areas like this one. That aren't already taken. Perhaps gun down Charwa. I could ally them to keep them safe for now. Apparently I'm stronger than Portugal now. But I'd prefer not to piss off Spain. Then again, I'd rather have Spain's rivals as allies. Ah, well. I could be spending some of this extra money on better advisors, for one. Military wouldn't run amiss. Although if I don't play my cards right, one of them is going to cost me an arm and a leg. Skip myself. I don't care which one of these. Whichever's cheaper on making them stronger, I guess. So, the Inquisitor. But I have nothing to inquisit. Yeah, but they'll start losing modifiers soon. I'll get the Minister. And then for the nobility... That was a level 3 dude, wasn't it? Well, take what I can get. Still half price. I'm behind on admin. Yeah, this is fine. How do you have more men than you? Well, that can be fixed with this button. Pow. Oof. He's not great. Let's use the free guy to improve with Tarascan and integrate them as soon as possible because they are a waste of a diplomatic slot. Not that, well, not that they're blocking anything else from happening. Can also make a lot of states, but I don't really care. Well, I'm glad I can help you relax, Trissy. You passively return the favor. What was that? That was a big army just cruising along here. I'd certainly not like to run up against them, considering they have Tech 16. Portugal's allied to my rival. They're never gonna ally me. France despises me. Iceland exists, and that's a thing. The Swedes will probably never ally me, but well, there's something better than nothing. Dutch. Another thing I could do is just use my excess money to build heavies. If I had a whole bunch of heavies, I could probably crush a lot of their navies. Let's see what they got. Most heavies. Spain, Portugal, France, Netherlands, Britain. So if I had like 10 heavies, I could take out Britain. Britain, who has no allies. They've all got a ton of transports, though, and that's the scary part. So I need them to go to war with each other. So one of them can lose their navy, and I can come in and take something. I like how there's no unrest, despite the fact that I'm converting them actively. Autonomy increased. Alright, we sit back, colonize, and tech. And wait for that opportunity. Yeah, my religious unity is insane. My national unrest is -5. Divination, Huacas, Sahuarara, guarantee, government form and rank. A little bit of legitimacy. Very little bit. And everybody's the correct religion, so 5.1 tolerance there. Why are these bonuses listed twice? There, now I've got a claim on the Dutch. So now I essentially can't lose unless the AI all gangs up on me constantly as much as they can, which frankly the AI doesn't do. So, the formula for success at this point is just colonize, tech up till you catch up with everyone else. And I'm actually on the map for having good administrator rank. 0.1 point a month. Westernized by 1595. Alright. Have a good night, Lofi. I'm probably going to bed soon, too. I can colonize all up and down this, and I'd like to. But I feel like the South American portions are a higher priority. Especially these provinces are going to block off other nations from getting in this large area that I want to control. Frankly, I have very little else to spend my points on. The only reason to save this up is to see if I can get a bigger bonus. Build a great palace. Monarchs were often struggling with ways to subdue the nobility. The rise of firearms reduced the nobles' role as warriors, but left them with, in the eyes of the monarchs, too much idle time. Some monarchs created a great new palaces with elaborate court rituals to dazzle the nobles and keep them occupied. Versailles is the greatest expression of this movement. Gain legitimacy and prestige for money. That sounds like a good deal for me. Ooh. Well, my volcano's erupting. Minus 75% value of grain and wine. To control very little of. In short, don't care. Because I've met Mohican. I could easily go on a spree and just grab a bunch of East Coast here. I feel like I'm missing a colony. I guess 5 is where I was at. Call you, send you here, I guess. Maybe the smart thing to do would, instead of quantity or religious, grab expansion. 9 at a time, like the Idea Guys game. Well, I'm on my way. In fact, I'm willing to jump the gun and spend some of my admin points on this. I have 2 more force limit to use up, so... And that's an extra colonist. I actually have just the same colony potential as the Idea Guys game because I have 1 for my religion. Question is, where do I deploy you? I suppose sealing off the coast is a good idea, no matter how you swing it. So let's seal off these portions I haven't finished quite yet. Excellent. Convert my pretties. Looks like Zapotec and Colima have stayed pretty stable. They probably had recent revolts. No? No, they're just super stable. Now, as soon as I can get my provinces connected here, basically I just need a chain of colonies. They don't even have to be cored or even completed yet. I can convert Zapotec and then Colima. Not convert, integrate. I can integrate Tarascan whenever I want. And I'm already improving relations with them, so... Oh good, the Spanish hate me now too. Fantastic. Everybody wants all my land. Okay. See if the Ottomans would like me. Send someone to their court. The Ottomans in Sweden. Sweden actually has enemy of enemy with me. I'll improve relations with them as well. And I can have an extra diplomatic relation, which is going to be great for all that nobody that'll talk to me. Okay, Netherlands is fighting Britain, which is really good. I should keep track of their navies. Netherlands has, like, no sailors. But what's important is I want their transports to be nothing. What the hell did I just do? Yeah, if their transports go to nothing, then I can fight them. Britain as well. Britain's allies include no one still? Iroquois. Well, that's not a problem. So, if Britain loses all of its transports, I'm going straight for British Brazil. That said, I should probably start claiming it. So, forget my vassal for now. I need at least one claim on British Brazil. Which is going to take a while because friggin' England. England's army is not that great, which for me is great. Spain's buying up all kinds of maps. Netherlands is just straight up invading British land here. Honestly, I could out-navy Britain, I think. As long as things keep going as they are. The problem is they can land troops. But they can't land many at a time. Yeah, I need that claim. I'm going to have to find a province that I can really hold on to for an extended period of time. This one's a good choice. Maybe that I want to start putting more into quantity. Netherlands. Okay, now I hope England wins. They canceled the colonists and they're sending a new one. Very good. Well, they gave up on this area when they saw me. that's at war with Portugal as well. Honestly, what could they spare if I went to war with them? I can't imagine British Brazil is very strong. No. So the tech advantage is pretty notable, so maybe I should focus military. In fact, I think that's the wise move. Got a lot of colonizing and catching up to do, and by the time I come out of it, I should be immensely strong. None of the land is particularly good, to be honest. Let's start there. Oh, there goes Charawa. Never mind eyeing them up. Keep looking at those navies. Britain's still got its transports, the Netherlands still has it, so it looks like they're not really engaging. But Britain's navy might be kaput pretty soon if they get kicked out of the Isles and into an unfriendly navy. Because I'm betting they're pinned down somewhere, so keep keeping an eye out. As long as I can, just strike down British Brazil. So the Ottomans have no current interest in allying me, neither does Sweden, and they probably won't for a while. Unless one of them gets into some serious trouble. Let's see. Yeah. I can get military support again. There's no reason not to. The ability gets pissed off. Land maintenance gets a little more expensive. Don't care. Just don't care. Hey there, Brazil. England has the highest naval force limit. The navy is puny. How big is their army? Technically smaller than mine, it's just that their tech is so much better that if I actually engage them, it's gonna be nasty. That said, I'm only 2 behind already. I should grab Galapagos soon too. And the South Georgian Isles. They'll be harder to take. What the hell is my mission? Improve relations with Colima. Let's definitely finish that off. Should be easy enough. Alright, I need claims. This one seems really good. Fabricate claim, Bahia. That's really all I want. Oh, Netherlands is in the Empire, isn't it? Ah, crap. I don't want to have to fight Bohemia with all its boats. Nah, it's Bohemia's allies that are the problem. Cleves, Magdeburg, Switzerland. Okay, I guess they're not so much a problem. Denmark. Nope, still not a problem. Wait a minute. England has Dutch separatists? There's no Dutch cores, so how do they have Dutch separatists? Well, that's confusing. Sale of titles. Let's gain that stability. And the nobility being happier is going to make me more money too. There we go. 2 ducats. 2.5 ducats. All else fails, we can rely on the honest merchants of Inca. Great Britain's heavies are dead. It has 12 transports left. I'm inclined to think that declaring war on them now is a good time. And I think it would be relatively easy to secure a white peace if it came to it. So let's get my army down there. Let's get both my armies down there. Hostile fort. Damn it, Netherlands. Funny thing is they'd probably ally me. Were I not rivaling them? So 16 force limit. I want to make sure I don't get the crap kicked out of me if I do go to war here. They have a tactics bonus over me. Force limit of 15, standing 11. This is all assuming that England can't come to help, but they've only got a few ships that they can actually bring men on. Which, by the way, I need a few of now, don't I? Let's get 5 of them. And I can just do mass transport. Discipline sounds really good about now. Oh, maybe I just don't do this. Certainly not the safer route. No, England is not strong. It will not be for some time. Can still bring a lot down on me. Now we'll see how things are going in a bit. That said, I don't want to lose my colonists because they are being crushed by Englishmen. Perhaps it would be worth looking at states here. doing the safe thing. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to take a risk. Just gonna keep colonizing, keep cutting people off. There will be other wars. Hi, France. You are looking awfully unfriendly right now. Is not in a position to threaten Inca. I don't understand how they're not in a position to threaten me. Am I outside their quarrying range? What does that mean? A lot of inflation I've got there. It's all that gold. If I'm lucky, I can get all these provinces locked down, which means I won't have to ever worry about this area being colonized by someone else. I can just take it whenever I want. Okay, turn Para into a city. Para, that's a long way off. Colonize Espirito Santo. This is more like what I want, because it's that, this is why I was looking at missions. Espirito Santo. Yes, absolutely, 100%. That's my next target now. Yep. Colonizing. Okay, good. I've got my boats. Come up here. No, I can't. Put them in Darien. Throw some money at the nobility. Certainly demanding administrative support. This prestige wouldn't hurt. National tax modifier minus 10% for 25 years is pretty bad too. Nah, I'd prefer they lose some loyalty. And there's the result of that marriage event. Panama gets a little bit happier. Nobility's pretty upset. Could always call it Diet or something. Or I could just ignore them like I often do. Clergy. They'll get better on their own. They'll be just fine. Looks like those conversions are coming along nicely. Free stability or 10 prestige. Oof, both good. But it's hard to argue with Sad. Okay, now we're talking. I can support British Brazil's independence. Which means I wouldn't even have to support England. Who has only 4 transports. Okay, now we are... So do I go for England, or do I just give British Brazil its independence? And then eat British Brazil at my leisure later. That is the question. 15,000 troops. I can beat it, but I have to have a superior number. And they only have 1 fort. But if I support their independence, there's no guarantee they'll actually fire it. So, I think regardless, the idea now is to move my navy and get my men out of here. Especially since the British War will be ending very soon. is still fighting, though. Give them that. They both have negative prestige, which I like. Oh, Netherlands is in Brazil. Alright, Britain lost its entire navy. There is no reason not to go anymore. And it just lost its entire army. So, yes, this is the time we take Bahia. I might not be able to get it right away, because we got Spanish, the Portuguese in there, but yeah, that's annoying. No, their war will be over soon. Take Bahia. So send half my army north and half of it south to secure this. Their southern expanse is Dunzo. And they're gathering up something fierce. So. He's going south. Which might mean he's going for my colony, which would be sad. So. No, he's going for this. Okay. But I can get out in time. And hopefully he'll waste time reconquering whatever. I don't care. So I'm going to get ticking war score. And that is how I'm going to win this. And what I'm going to demand is your everything. Apparently it's going to cost me a lot of dip points. But if that's the price I have to pay to end this colony, then that's what I'm going to pay. We are the Inca, and this is our continent. Get the hell out of it. Okay, you guys punch pretty hard. But your morale is so good that you're willing to stay even though you were dying. So, let's talk peace deal, huh? You know you can't win. Britain's total navy consists of 1 heavy, so I've got plenty of time. And British Brazil is pretty much gone. They cut you off from your vassal. Yes, they did. Yes, they friggin' did. That's alright. This is 34 war score. It's a hefty bill. Probably lower it, but not requesting this. Yeah. Just destroy the colony. Alright, England can't get more men in, and I can't. And, unrest 7. It's a lot of unrest, sir. Yep, they can't get back up. I can't, Oh, Britain lost a whole lot of land, and they've got rebels. Pretenders. Sligo? Not familiar with some of these new ones. Leinster. Very good. If I place my colonies right, I'll be able to cut off a lot of land really fast by taking these. 100 military power or a stability and 40 admin. I think I want the military power more. Because that's a mil tech. Portugal rivals me. Fantastic. I'm getting 22 ducats from gold. Gold is ridiculous. Holy crap. That's a lot of gold I have. A lot more after I integrate my vassals. Alright, I have a free colonist. From here. Going down the chain. And this one I plan to burn down. They're coming around pretty quickly. Still no boats. For some reason my income just went way up. Ironically, this makes this colony pretty much useless, but I'm almost all the way done with it anyway. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be taking this for my mission, aren't I? Nope, I want that 10 admin, thank you. Netherlands is claiming me now, that's not good. Guess I don't need to have a diplomat in Portugal after they rivaled me. Might open up new rival candidates. The Janagar. Not really useful. Hungary. Alright, let's see if Hungary wants to talk. Nobody cares for the Inca. Not in 1600. That's gonna be damn expensive, but I can afford it. Maybe pass a policy to help catch up. Yeah, policies require completed ideas. That's something I do not have. Okay, we got English rebels here. Hopefully that represents all of them. Looks like it. I don't want to mess around, so I'm just going to go all in. Alright, England, you're getting close. You're getting real close. If I keep sitting on this, I can probably get their income too. See very little reason not to, since they're not building boats. And it gives me more time where they're not colonizing. Should probably be managing my colonies if I'm going to be colonizing. I'd rather religious stability than 35 of each point. Winning 3 extra colonies. Okay, I can take what I want now for a steep price in diplomacy points. That'd be funny. Pretty good to humiliate them too. But I really want war reparations or something like that. I'm just gonna sit on this. I'm gonna sit on this until I have full war score. I can earn 8.6 more. As long as they don't suddenly come up with a large number of transports, this is perfectly fine. It's only going to take me 4 colonies to cut off the British from ever coming back here, and then 2 to 3 more, depending on how or 3 more to cut off the Spanish from going north. Which leaves me with the pretty much all of Brazil, Amazonas. Just everything north of Rio de Plata, except for this one this one bit that the Netherlands can get into. Oh, Shanghai westernized. Well done. Well done. Oh, this colony's not actually mine. The unrest is absurd, though. No, that's not even true. 19.3? That doesn't add up at all. Spain and out. Everybody's rivaling me. Why? What did I ever do to the Western world? Well, I suppose that makes France, as soon as they decide they don't want all of my land, a pretty viable ally. We'll see, though. $4.6 more. Nobody wants to ally me. I have no friends. Sorry, England, I got 1.4 more war score to get against you. Well, apparently I just lost war score and then got it back? I don't know. Got 2 colonies left to finish. I'd love to take these 2 provinces with colonies before this ends. Just to really guarantee that it's locked down. Where was that colony? I need to know where to take my men from. Here? No. Must be here. Yeah. You're done then? Wait a minute. Oh, I can change it to another adjacent culture. Okay. Alright, we've maxed out my war score. Probably not going to get a whole lot more here. I can get war reparations out of England. That's pretty good. Also 157 ducats, also pretty good. And to make this worthwhile, I've got to get rid of this thing. Because I don't... Oh no, it's British Brazil's colony, so it won't exist anymore. So I don't even need to. Not even a problem. Apparently I don't have enough to core it all, but that's an acceptable loss of my time. Yeah, screw you, Britain. I'm going home. And this should disappear shortly. Because it's a colony. What? It finished? They just got it? Oh no, come on. It automatically finished the colony. Didn't even have a product in it yet. Well, they don't have enough money to colonize more, so they're not going anywhere. So this is an acceptable result. I just gotta keep England from colonizing one of these provinces. Ooh. Anti-proselytization. What is this? Stability at least 2. So if I stab up, I can get 2 missionary strength for 50 admin? Wow. Wow. That might be kind of nice right now. That might be very nice right now. Of course, I'd have to be able to afford stabbing up. Okay. Problem with these natives, or these this unrest, is it's going to be their tech. So I would rather it not happen if I can help it. Alright. Should help considerably. And I eclipsed Britain. So I'm going to need some rivals. Portugal and Spain. Spain is apparently weaker than me. Really? What's going on with Spain? They're just straight up weaker than me. That's in numbers, by the way. That's not necessarily a good gauge of their strength. For example, on the sea, they would destroy me. And the force limit is about the same as mine. But they have no army right now, for some reason. Get some Incas. Fine advice. Thank you. What is my force limit now? 61? Slightly above Spain. Alright, colony done. These guys, and we'll head down here. Effectively cutting this off area forever from the Europeans. Get that tactics bonus. So now I'm caught up to where I was when I where they were when I westernized, but they're one ahead of me now. Alright, that's done too. Let's get one of these. This one's faster. Excellent. Sao Tome takes forever to get a colonist too. Oh, I don't want to do Sao Tome. Never mind. The obvious correct choice is Espirito Santo because it's my damn mission that I keep forgetting. Can't believe the colonial nation still exists. Bah. Bah, Hamburg. So this unrest, it will go away with my overextension is like 0. I forgot about that. So it won't go away, and I'm going to have a separatism issue. Ah well. That's with unrest -2. So I hope he doesn't die. Another one's claiming me again. Certainly wants my land. British Brazilian separatists. And here the natives are restless. That'll be dealt with. I am the premier trade power in Brazil now, of course. So at some point here I'm going to have to rethink my trade setup. Alright, now I take that. No! My colony! Oh, come on. Well, that was inconvenient. Didn't technically have to core a lot of this stuff, but I wanted to. Corruption. Well, one corruption is simply money. And money is something I have, so let's root out corruption for a year. At massive expenses. Yay. Alright. There we go. And that effectively stops England from expanding into Brazil again. Well, I guess up here they could. Is that technically part of Brazil? Ah, damn it, it is. Alright, I'll go there next. Let's really lock it down. I don't want colonial Brazil getting enough money. Oh, Britain re-rivaled me. Isn't that convenient? Everybody rival the Inca. I don't know why Spain is so weak. But if I'm going to rival anyone, it should be Portugal because they have the better... Well, first of all, they hate the French. And having a French ally right now would be pretty strong. So I guess I'll rival the Portuguese. And oh god, it's 1:30. Alright, yep, it's 1:30 here. I gotta go to bed. So thanks for sticking around. I'll, depending on if my friends want to play Stellaris, I'll be back tomorrow. So, yep, essentially I'm unreliable, and good luck finding me. So, yeah, see you later.